Howdy peeps, welcome to or welcome back to the channel. And this one's a bit late, but I figured worthwhile making anyway. Today we're going to be talking about heat waves and hot weather and what to do with aquaria and yourself. Because hey, if we're laid up with heat stroke, we can't do our maintenance, can we? So you may or may not know the UK has recently had a record heat wave, and the temperatures here hit 42 degrees Celsius, which is around 108 degrees Fahrenheit. Usual temperature around this time of year might be about 30. So yeah, blooming hot. Roads melting, runways melting, wildfires, the works. So good a time as any, I suppose. So what can we do to keep our aquaria cool in warmer weather? Most things are fairly simple, fairly obvious. You can do a relatively small, 10, 15, maybe 20% water change of cooler water. That will bring the temperature down. You don't want to do it too rapidly because you can temperature shock the fish. Yeah, which has the opposite effect of what we're looking to achieve. Turning off the heaters is utterly pointless unless you have one of the very rare heaters, very rare in the UK at least, that don't have a thermostat. If it's one of those ones that's on 24/7, whatever you do, yeah, unplug it. But anything you can adjust the setting on for a temperature, then yeah, just ignore it. You don't need to unplug it, take it out, anything, because it won't do anything weird. It'll actually just turn itself off. Let's have a quick look at some baby pelvic acromis while we're here. Other things. Ta-da! Shelly tank. Leave the lights off. Especially if the lights are underneath the hood, such as with the 200 here, because although LED lights do run cooler than the old T8s or incandescents, they still produce heat, and we're trying to get rid of heat. And it would appear that the trumpet snails are back in here again. Oh well, never mind. Other things, open the lids up. More evaporation is more cooling. You can run a fan so it's blowing across the surface of the water. That will also promote evaporative cooling. Another one that's a general energy saver, if, like my fry rack here, you know, it's not display tanks, it's not meant to look super pretty all the time. You can wrap the sides and backs of the tanks, down the middle, round the back, with sheet polystyrene, expanded polystyrene, jab light, and that will act as an insulator, keep the heat in and keep the heat out. You can stick bottles of water in the fridge or the freezer and float them in the tank. That will also bring the temperature down a little. All these little things do help. But the biggest thing I found, let's just have a look at that gorgeous long fin super red bristle nose before she disappears around the back of the filter. Oh, there's another one right there with a snail right in the way. But yes, mainly if you can keep your home or your fish room cooler, then your fish will be cooler. Stands to reason, doesn't it? And you'll be happier as well because you won't be baking your bits off. So things like keeping the curtains, drapes, blinds shut, especially when the sun's on the windows. Keeping the windows and doors shut during the heat of the day, to keep the heat outside and only opening things up when the sun's not on a window, or when the outside temperature has dropped below the inside temperature. Hot air rises as well. So if, like me, you live in a 2-story house with an attic or loft, open the loft hatch. They all have air bricks, so you get a through draft going through, and that will gradually pull the hot air out. Basically, the hot air will rise, suck in cool air at the bottom, and the air bricks will blow it out the top. So there we go, just a few simple things. I could ramble on for a lot longer, but I don't think anyone really wants me to. If anyone's actually been paying attention, not just looking at the gorgeous little super red plecky plex and the one random remaining Molly. Yeah, I know. So, oh, look out. Plecky Monster's getting his eyeball cleaned. So yes, usual stuffs. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. If you've got any questions, any pointers, things I may have missed. I may have missed some on purpose. Stick them in the comments down there somewhere. If you've got any videos that you'd like me to at least think about or try to make, something you may not understand, or other people's takes on the subject don't quite vibe with you, again, let me know. If it's a video I can make, I'll be happy to at least have a darn good think about it and figure out how I can film it in one shot. So yeah, there's all that. As I say, click the buttons, do the stuffs. Thank you very much for watching. Stay cool, enjoy your hobby. Peace out, rock on, bye bye.